Alright, today we're going to finish talking about the pronoun en. So let's start with some review. So how would you rewrite each one of these sentences to use the pronoun en? Il a des poivrons. The correct answer is il en a. He has some. How about tu veux de l'abricot? Tu en veux, replacing de l'abricot. Would you like some? Or do you want some? How about nous parlons de la poésie? Nous parlons de la poésie. Nous en parlons. Last one. How about elles font du gâteau? The correct answer is elles en font. Today we're going to look at how to use en in combination with other pronouns. So just like the direct and the indirect object pronouns could be used in the same sentence, en can be used with other pronouns, typically indirect object pronouns. There's no grammatical rule against using en with direct object pronouns. It just simply doesn't happen all that much. It's typically indirect. Remember that since they all go in the exact same place right before the verb, we have to memorize the order in which these pronouns appear. So, hopefully, you remember that me, te, nous, and vous will always come first. These are the four that don't change in between direct and indirect object pronoun sets. Le, la, l'apostrophe, and les always come after me, te, nous, and vous, but they always will come before lui and leur. You should already have at least this much of the chart memorized. But the rest of the chart makes it fairly obvious where en goes. En is always the last one in a sentence. So let's practice with these. How would you put tu me donnes des frais into a double pronoun sentence? We already have one. How would you include the en into that? Tu m'en donnes. We know we have to replace the des frais, and we know it's going to go in front of the vowel, or in front of the verb, but that's going to go after the me, because me always comes first. because we have those two vowels together, the m and the on, me and te will always contract with on to form mon and ton. Tu m'en donnes. Let's try another one. Je fais de la tarte pour Marie. Remember, when we're talking about indirect objects, while we normally ask to, as long as we're making something for someone, we can still include that as an indirect object. Je lui en fais. Depending on which one you want to start with, we replace the de la tarte with en and the pour Marie with lui, because we make it for who? For Marie. So Marie is our indirect object pronoun. So Marie becomes lui, which we know always goes in front of en. And de la tarte becomes en, which, as stated, we know has to go after lui. Je lui en fais. I make some for her. How about il achète des livres pour les élèves? Il leur en achète. We replace des livres with en and pour les élèves with leur, because we have more than one élève now. Il leur en achète.